Welcome back to our channel, football fans, United fans. Today we are doing a fascinating topic to discuss two prominent figures who are bidding and are in a bidding war to take over and acquire one of the biggest football clubs in the world, Manchester United. We're going to compare and contrast Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim, both prospective owners for the club, and score them and give them both an end score, seeing who is the ultimate winner. Let's dive straight into this. First up, let's talk about Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the British billionaire and chairman of the company Ineos. Ratcliffe has an estimated net worth of over £13 billion and has been involved in various sports ventures across the world. He's known for his passion for sports. He acquired the French League One side Nice in 2019. He made a £4 billion bid for Chelsea last year. His interest in Man United has generated quite a buzz. On the other hand, we have Sheikh Jassim, a member of the royal family of Qatar and a prominent figure in the business world. Qatar, as we know, have made significant investment in football, hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Sheikh Jassim's wealth is estimated in the region of £250 billion, which is insane and totally overshadows the wealth of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Our first category that we are looking at is concerning wealth of the prospective owners, and in this case Sheikh Jassim is clearly the winner with huge difference in capital wealth. And the reason why we're looking at this category is because wealth is important in an owner. You want a rich club owner who has the ability to invest in the club, its infrastructure, the players. We all know that having a owner with little money puts the club at a huge disadvantage in comparison to the other clubs out there who have got a lot more wealth and can go out and invest in players and infrastructure. So first round clearly goes to Sheikh Jassim. Round two, we compare the experiences of both prospective owners in football and in business. Now, let's compare these two owners on their experience in sport and football. Ratcliffe's experience puts him in a strong position to make a compelling case that he's the right owner for Manchester United. He has experience in running and owning Club Nice, which he would argue showcases his ability to run a football club effectively. However, Nice have not been successful under his ownership, and most fans have not been happy with Sir Jim and the investment he's made at the club. On the other hand, we have Sheikh Jassim, who has zero experience in running a football club and little is known about his role in the businesses and companies owned by his family. This is not to say he's not a clever man or does not have the ability to run a business. Business experts confirm that Sheikh Jassim is extremely diligent and would excel in running any type of business. And let's not forget, Manchester United is ultimately a business. So round two would go to Sir Jim, as he does have more experience in sport than Sheikh Jassim. Let's move on to consider the potential impact on the club's brand and global influence. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, being a British businessman, may attract fans who prefer local ownership and a connection to the club's roots. This could help maintain Manchester United's strong fan base and heritage. Conversely, Sheikh Jassim's involvement could potentially bring significant financial backing from Qatar and further enhance Manchester United's global reach. With Qatar's vast resources, the club could solidify its position as a powerhouse in world football. I would say round three is a draw because it's not clear who would have a more significant impact. Sir Jim's local roots are attractive and it does help concrete the fan base, and Manchester United is without a doubt one of the biggest global football clubs in the world with fans across the world. You can see that both owners have different offerings and both would excel the United brand if in charge. Round four, we look at what investment each prospective owner would make to the infrastructure of the football club. Sir Jim has not mentioned what, if anything, he would be doing concerning the current Man United stadiums and facilities and infrastructure. On the other hand, we have had confirmation that Sheikh Jassim will be pledging £1 billion in updating the current infrastructure of the club. Round 4 would easily be in favour of Sheikh Jassim, and I don't feel it's even worth a debate as to who is going to benefit Manchester United's infrastructure. It's clear that Sheikh Jassim is the owner who will be offering more resources and investment in infrastructure. And finally, round 5, we look at the potential owners and the likelihood of them revamping the club staff, board and other professionals involved in the club right now. Sheikh Jassim, we are aware, in his bid has confirmed that he wishes to take 100% control over the club, which would confirm that he would come in and start the club with a clean slate. Maybe not immediately, but will sooner or later have all the key players currently working for the Glazers replaced. We are also aware that he does not want any involvement from the Glazers going forward. Sir Jim, however, in his bid has outlined that he would take ownership of just over 70% of Manchester United. This means that Glazers would remain at the club with some shareholding. It's unclear how much voting rights the Glazers would hold with these shares, but some commentators are suggesting that they will still have significant impact and influence at the club under such arrangements and voting rights. Furthermore, it's understood that Sir Jim is more than happy to keep the current staff that's been put in place by the Glazers. This final round is very difficult to score as it's very objective and dependent on who's scoring. Some people linked to the Glazers and Sir Jim might be happy for the Glazers to stay on at the club. However, fans of the club will no doubt prefer Sheikh Jassim coming in and clearing the Glazers out. Now, given that fans are the most important element of any club, we'll have to side with the fans and give this round to Sheikh Jassim. So the final score is 4 in favour of Sheikh Jassim and 2 in favour of Sir Jim. So the clear winner is Sheikh Jassim in our very basic comparison of the two prospective owners. In conclusion, however, both Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim have the financial resources, experience and potential to make a significant impact at Manchester United. While Ratcliffe's local connections and understanding of the club's culture could be advantageous, Sheikh Jassim's global influence and experience make him a strong contender as well. Ultimately, it'll be up to the current owners, the Glazer family and the stakeholders of Manchester United to carefully evaluate these potential bids and make a decision that aligns with the club's long-term vision and aspirations. Sir Jim has a slight advantage in that he recently bid for Chelsea and therefore is more familiar with the Rain Group, the group handling the sale, and will be aware of what the group is looking for in the bids and what it's looking for in the prospective owners. That wraps up the comparison between Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim as prospective owners for Manchester United. Let us know in the comments who you think would be the better fit for the club. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.